welcome to the Mortgage Minute, and in case you're wondering why you haven't received this for a while, don't worry, you weren't taken off the email list. We actually had a glitch on the back end and decided to take a pause on the Mortgage Minute for a few months. But while we're doing that, we were also creating a lot more than just changing the back end and the mortgage side, or the computer side. We're actually creating a brand new mortgage team and a new partnership. I'm absolutely thrilled to announce a new partnership. The new Peter Kinch mortgage team is now with Cory Larkin and Jen Reiffer. Cory and Jen bring 10 years each experience from the mortgage world, from the banking world, and mortgages. A fantastic team, and I'm just thrilled to have them on board. And this new partnership is going to bring us different skill sets that are going to provide added value for you, our clients. Anyways, on to the news, what's happening in the news. If you have a variable rate mortgage, you're very happy that the Americans just can't seem to get their stuff together. Here's the government has stopped the shutdown and they're back in business, but not before they took the economy to the brink again. And you know, it baffles me that the Democrats and Republicans cannot get their act together long enough to understand that put bipartisan politics aside and put the benefit of the American people and the economy ahead of all that. And again, what's interesting, as that happens in the States, the ripple effect up here is felt. So we have Stephen Pulitz paints a gloomy picture and puts rate hikes on hold. This was the rate announcement that came in last week. And as you may or may not know, that the Bank of Canada, yes again, decided they're not going to raise rates. That in itself is not news. What is news is the verbiage, what they said along with that. And it's the first time in 18 months they have dropped any reference to borrowing costs eventually rising, adopting a neutral position. So what does this mean to you as a borrower? And by the way, this is an article in the Financial Post. We're going to attach a copy of this article so you can read it at your leisure. It goes on to suggest that we probably won't see a rate hike until at least 2015, which is, again, surprising that we keep hearing about it. Every 6 months or so, you hear that we're not going to see a rate hike for another 18 months. Well, we've been talking about this for 3 years. So what does this mean to you? If you currently have a variable rate mortgage, my recommendation is you stand pat. Just sit there and hold steady with the variable rate. If you're wondering right now, you're thinking of buying something or wondering whether you should take a fixed rate or a variable rate, then I would suggest that, although in the past I've been strongly recommending you take the fixed rates, given that we are at historical lows with the fixed rates have crept up a little bit, and the variable rate is very clear it's going to stay flat for another year or so. So suddenly the conversation around having a variable rate mortgage is back in vogue. So what I would strongly recommend you take a good hard look at the variable rate mortgages today. Having said that, it's also very important, each of you have your own unique personal situations. That's why there is no brush we can paint and say, you know, hey, this is take variable, take fixed. Each of you are unique and independent, individual. So whatever is important to you, and you know, it can change. So the important thing is you should sit down with us. You should sit down with your mortgage broker and analyze your options before making any decisions. So again, as always, go to peterkinch.com for more information or to find ways to contact us. And being an absolute fanatic Boston Red Sox fan, I have to say my last announcement is Game 6 at Fenway Park tonight at 6 p.m. No, what is it? 5 p.m. start on the West Coast. Folks, have a great day and be strong.